Hey guys, Paul Phillip here. I have the wonderful chance to talk with the CEO from NEXUS Global, Michael Scheibener. Okay, and we have a couple of things to talk to you guys about and a couple of other informations that you guys need to hear. Okay, so we're just gonna go through and we're gonna talk about it, so you guys have your information that you guys will probably need in the future. Okay, so Mr. Scheibener, what is NEXUS Global and how would you describe it in your words?
Yeah. First of all, thanks a lot for having me here in this interview to get the possibility to talk to your people in the United States. So what is NEXUS Global? NEXUS Global is basically a big affiliate network marketing company. Why a big affiliate network marketing company? Because NEXUS Global is helping the industry to create products. So NEXUS Global is not providing products by itself. NEXUS Global is looking for companies in the market that have absolutely nothing to do with network marketing, but which have a real asset where the value chain is clear and transparent, and where we can try to offer this to our distributors. So we try to talk to them, we try to convince them to connect with a network marketing affiliate company like we are, negotiate some commissions for you guys, of course, to earn on it, and then get an exclusive contract. That's the idea.
Sounds very interesting. That's very good, very good. Just explain to me a little bit about this story, the behind the scenes story of creating NEXUS Global. How did you guys come about it? How did it all begin, and where the story is actually, what it's all about?
Yeah, that's a good question. So when we tried, the idea basically happened in 2017 when I and Michael Tomale had the idea to create a really unique network marketing or affiliate company, because the market has been so crowded of companies that have not been really transparent, where the assets have been quite far, in my opinion, from the people, and where the value has not been really clear. So the idea had been to really get the industry, the usual industry, into the network marketing market.
Great, great. What are the main goals of NEXUS Global? What do you guys want to achieve in the future?
So the idea of NEXUS Global basically is definitely to give everybody the chance worldwide. It doesn't matter of religion, how old he is, what is his education, and how much money he has in his pocket, to participate in the products of NEXUS Global. This is, for example, where we have different packages, and we have decided to divide the world in World 1 and World 2. So World 1 are the economy very strong countries, like Germany, United States, for example, the northern countries, for example, South Korea. So, and there is the World 2, where the emerging markets happen, for example, complete Africa, Latin America, Mexico, for example, or really big parts of Asia. So everybody has the possibility in his own world, in his own possibilities, financial opportunities, of course, to participate in NEXUS Global. That's the idea.
So let's talk a little bit about network marketing. Now, how would you explain network marketing to someone that never really has heard of it, never had any kind of experience with it? How would you explain it in your own words?
Yeah, that's a good question. So network marketing is basically nothing really special, but in network marketing, everybody has the possibility to build, for example, a team, where team building, to connect with as much people as it's possible in the world. Because if you are just one guy, your day has 24 hours.
Right.
If you have 5 teammates, for example, you have 5 times 24 hours. So your daily time to reach out to people is multiplied. So this is the idea of network marketing, to reach with people, with friends, with teammates, more people in a shorter time period. This is the idea of network marketing, in my opinion.
So what is your history with network marketing? How long have you been in it? What have you done with it? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's an interesting question, because I'm not from the network marketing industry, basically, because I have been in network marketing for the last 7 years. Before, I was in the direct sales branch in the financial industry and the insurance branch in Germany, and this is quite interesting. It's a unique point, because when I created teams in direct sales, for example, we were very successful, but the sales, the amount of sales that we were able to do has been really limited because we have done direct sales. So when I learned network marketing to know and how it worked, so I've seen the potential of multiplying, of reaching out to so many people in a really short time period, and to spread not only sales, even to spread information, for example. So if you have a team of 500 people, for example, 500 people get the information. If you have a team of 100,000 people worldwide, you can spread information in seconds via email, via WhatsApp, via Telegram, via messages in a really short time period. So this is very powerful.
So what differentiates a multi-level marketing company like Nexus Global from another MLM company?
Yeah, I think our compensation plan is fair. So we are trying to give the most out of, I would say, out of the profit into the network, yeah, basically. So this sounds really like we are human friends or something like this. At the end of the day, we are a financial oriented company too. But what we believe is, if people earn a fair commission, if people get paid really for their work, and they see that they can grow with the company, then of course the company can exist on long term. And the idea of Nexus Global is definitely that we want to reach the stock market one day. So this is the idea. Right. And everybody knows the potential of the stock market for a company, and then at the end of the day it will pay out even for the founders and for the shareholders. And the products are unique because the products are not made by Nexus Global. Nexus Global is just consulting, of course, with the industry, but the products are there from companies that have already done $1 million or $1 billion revenue. So they have been for minimum 5 years on the market. They have a transparent track record. So we are not getting those products out of the blue. So we are really trying to find those products, to research the market, and those products, yeah, they have a track record. They are successful already. So we're not doing something really clever. Right. We're just doing our homework. Right. That's it. Right. Yeah.
And those products we'll talk about later, so stay tuned for that one. How would a college student like myself get started in the network marketing world alongside Nexus Global? How would I take my first step, let's say, for example?
Yeah, this is of course the most important question today, because it's important, because I guess you guys want to know how to start. So network marketing starts definitely with your friends. So what I would do is I would surround my best 5 friends, or if you have a lot of friends, do 10 friends. Get your first, I would say, event in your student home or something like this. Tell the people how the company works, what is the compensation plan, what does everybody needs to put on the table to start, what is the initial, I would say, investment, because every business starts with an investment. That's not different Nexus Global too. And then get your name list, get a list how many people you know, how many people you can involve, and get of course a good research of the market. So get your social network to know. So you need to know which people you can maybe talk to, and maybe start really in your own social network. This is what I would recommend always, if you are convinced of the company. Otherwise, don't do it.
Right, right. So let's talk about the products now. The thing we've been waiting for, the major thing in this company that we have. What are some of the products that Nexus Global offers? Let's start there.
Yeah, so Nexus Global is basically about, we have mining contracts, Bitcoin mining contracts. So we own a mining farm, and the mining farm is producing Bitcoins, and everybody can participate in buying hash power packages. Hash power is nothing else than the electricity that produces Bitcoins. That's it, very easy. So you can buy a package, you get a fixed hash power, and you get a fixed output every day on Bitcoins. Of course, related to the market circumstances, how much hash power is on the market, Bitcoin price, etc. So, but this is the product we have been starting with. The product of the moment are definitely, for example, Forex trading. We have a huge automated Forex trading partnership with Forex Trading LLC. So those guys have traders in Germany, for example, and they have a fully automated Forex trading where nobody needs to have an education regarding Forex trading, financial markets, MT4, something like this. You just need to choose your package dependent on your income or on what you want to spend or savings or whatever. And those products is giving weekly profits. But the core point of this product is there's something really special about it, because we've invented the compounding for us. So compounding I've been listening to before when you're financing a home or house or an apartment. So you go to your bank, get your loan and everything like this. You pay interest, and after 20 years, you look on your bill of your bank and you see, wow, there's still $200,000 left.
Yeah.
What's going on? So this is the compounding effect of interest. We have been reversing the compounding effect of interest. Means when people do profit, the profit comes on top of the initial investment, and maybe the profits stay the same weekly, but with the compounding, your investment grows and grows and grows. This is the compounding effect. Means you can multiply your money, and this is something we have automated. So you do not need to do anything. You can withdraw your money after 30 days. Always the profits. Is a 24 months contract, so it's very fair. Or you do choose compounding and just wait and let your money work for you and get the most out of it after 2 years. So that's what forex trading is. But there are some other products like ICOs, so initial coin offerings. This is something really important because blockchain industry, cryptocurrency and everything are the products of the moment, as you know. Everybody wants to benefit, but nobody knows exactly how it works.
Right.
So, what we do is we are screening the markets, because ICOs, there are so many ICOs on the market. 95% of all ICOs are nonsense, because it's so easy to make strange products. So, but what we did is now completely different. We went again to the industry, to companies that have done $1 million revenue, that have real products, for example, like a drone manufacturer, and we have put those products with them. They need, of course, sometimes fresh money in the company to develop new products, to get new materials, everything like this, and they have the possibility to go to the bank. The bank is always it's more complicated, it's more regulations for them. They are not free in using the money for what they want, so they always need to tell them for what the money is invested, everything like this. In an ICO, they are really they have the liberation of investing more for the idea of the company, so they are free to use the money, and it's easy to collect for them. And at the end of the day, it's like a share of the company, but only without a voting right. So basically, they get partners into the company, but those partners will not. So basically, they get shareholders in the company without voting right. Means they got partners in the company, but those partners are just passive investors. And this is a huge benefit, and it's all on the blockchain. Means blockchain, the integrity of blockchain is very high, so nobody can cheat each other, because it's all written on this blockchain. This is the idea of it. So, and those ICOs we have wisely elected. Now we have 2 of them, and this is something where you can benefit and always can earn money.
Right, right. So let's talk about students and people in America, right? Because I know Nexus Global isn't currently in America right now, but obviously that's one of the main projections in Nexus Global and the company itself. So let's talk about one of the major issues that we have in America, you know, with student debt, you know, now being the second highest consumer debt category behind only mortgage debt. How can Nexus Global have a positive effect on that?
Yeah, this is of course a big issue. It's not only an issue in the United States, it's the same in Europe, of course. So people get, it's called BAföG in our country, for example. But what we can do is of course something really different, because the network marketing industry, especially with products like we have, for example, so from the financial sector, from the industry, is something where you can learn a lot, where you have future industries, the new market inside, and you can interact with your students, for example, because you bring value. So I don't want to blame now some product sales companies, but it's different, because if you're selling, for example, the plastic plates for something Tupperware or something like this,
yeah.
so the asset is quite if if you want to do your sausages or your meat, you need some plastic plates, you know what I mean? So that's the asset. At the end of the day, it's needed, of course, but what if a product would definitely bring, for example, financial freedom, for example, or more financial liberation? So students can definitely pay off their debts, and after your studies, for example, when you need to pay back your debt, you've started paying back them, but you can even stay in network marketing even if you have your first income job or something like this, your 9-to-5 job. You can stay there, you can work 2 hours a day, you can build up your team, you can do it lifelong, and you are free to go. So you do not have a boss. Nobody sets your limits. It's just you that sets your limit.
Right.
And this is quite interesting in my opinion.
So how can a normal person in America take part of the Nexus Global and start to profit from the products? What would be the first step into becoming one of?
First step is definitely you need to have a sponsor. A sponsor is somebody who's already in the system. So you need somebody who recommends you in the system. This guy is not only your sponsor, the recommendation, this guy or this girl is even your first trainer. So it's the guy who masters you around the company, what's about the products, shows you where to get what, where you need to inform yourself, and of course to help you. The first step is called to help to.
Right.
So means he helps you, she helps you to show you, find 2 people that work to you, and they need to find 2 people too. So you start your network carrier with them. So this is the idea, and you need to purchase your package, dependent on what you want to do, a Forex package or a Bitcoin mining package. This is the initial idea.
So how does someone that has little to no experience with Nexus Global learn about Nexus Global? How do they inform themselves with all the information needed to start something like that?
Yeah. Okay, this is quite easy, of course. We have, of course, a website like everybody, nexus.global. This is our website, www.nexus.global. This is our company website. There you can walk through all the products, the processes, commission plan or the compensation plan, everything like this, company history, regulations, everything like this. And of course we have corporate webinars, so where, for example, myself and other leaders and even my partner Michael Tomale or different people from all countries in the world are trying to master other, I would say, trainees, newbies in the network marketing industry. It's not only about the product, it's of course about how to distribute yourself in network marketing, how to place yourself, how to plan your day and everything like this, how to get to new prospects, because I know everybody is feeling ashamed for the in the first step to talk to people they don't know.
Right.
This is a human feeling, I guess, and this is something you need to step over, of course, because you need to talk to people in the network marketing industry. Yeah. But the good thing is there are a lot of people in the world.
Yeah. So, time, trust, and skepticism.
Yeah.
Whew.
Again.
Time, trust, and skepticism plays a part, right, in anything that someone does. What would your advice be for someone that have those things, that believe in those things, that maybe has those problems or beliefs?
Okay, this is really important because everybody should really be skeptic regarding new companies, network marketing industry. Everybody wants your money. This is a fact. So you need to choose definitely your company wisely, because if you start, for example, in your social network, family, friends, and everything like this, you have 1 or 2 tries, because you are recommending something, so they will blame you at the end of the day. So you need to really have a look what the company is providing. Is the company based on a long-term idea and everything like this? So just, I would say, go through the products, get the feeling if the products are too good to be true, or is this where comes the success from? Are there more leaders you can talk to? Get a recommendation of leaders inside the company. Get a recommendation, especially from people you know, for example. Are they successful? How did they do? Could they earn money, or are they only investing? Nothing comes back. So I would go like this. And at the end of the day, you need to choose definitely your way to go with a company, because you need to try it, of course. So sometimes there are marvelous companies and it's the wrong time, or you're not matching together, it's not your product, it's not your time, whatever it is. So can be many reasons that people fail in network marketing. But I can tell you something, if somebody really wants to have success, if somebody is investing time, if somebody is passionate and is real and is not trying to cheat people, so trying to inform them, get education about what you sell, at the end of the day you will be always successful. This is for sure, not only in NEXUS Global, in all network marketing companies, this is for sure. Yeah.
Right. Well, guys, you heard it first from our... All right, guys, so you heard it first from our CEO from NEXUS Global, Christian Scheibener. Would you like to say anything to our followers? Right?
Yes, of course. First of all, thanks a lot for asking those really interesting questions, and that I could have the possibility to talk to your crowd and to people from the United States, because at the end of the day, NEXUS Global wants to grow. So we are quite strong in Africa, we are quite strong in Latin America, Asia and Central Europe. But there's a huge market like the United States, of course. The United States is a very regulated market regarding the financial sector, for example. And there's such a big opportunity for companies, especially like NEXUS Global, because we have real products, transparent products. So I think we could be a small benefit for the United States and for the people out there to get a little bit of financial freedom. And we are really glad to have the opportunity through you to get through the United States. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.